oblačim zvezde, za tebe delo zebe, a moj behude. Bez tebe suze mi sestre, bez tebe ne vidim ceste, moje sunce, moj mesec, a moj behude. Ne mi sve uradi to, jer niko ne zna kao ti, prevari dan ukradi noć, behude, a behude. Ne mi sve uradi to, jer niko ne zna kao ti, prevari dan ukradi noć, behude, a behude. Slomljeni pred Bogom, ja, usne vrele bordo, ja, ne po nama kapne mrak, da odahnem zrak, zar sam htela mnogo, ja, odoru skini, baci čini pojama, o nama, ja ne živim, treba mi se pomaga. Za tebe pevam pesme, za tebe oblačim zvezde, za tebe delo sebe, a moj behude. Bez tebe suze mi sestre, bez tebe ne vidim ceste, moje sunce, moj mesec, a moj behude. Ne mi sve uradi to, jer niko ne zna kao ti, prevari dan ukradi noć, behude, a behude. Ne mi sve uradi to, jer niko ne zna kao ti, prevari dan ukradi noć, behude, a behude. Oblačim zvezde, za tebe delo sebe, a moj behude. Bez tebe suze mi sestre, bez tebe ne vidim ceste, moje sunce, moj mesec, a moj behude.
Hi guys. Hello. One sec. Okay. Alrighty. I am here. I'm sorry for being a little bit late. I'm just trying to get sorted. I just came back from a concert, so I'm really happy and happy to see you all. Here, let's see. Let me get situated. Let's do like this. Yes. Very nice. All right. So let's begin, shall we? Okay. Hi guys, welcome in. Hi Richard. Hello Richard. Hello Sue. Hello Suku. Hi Frost. Nice to see you, Frost. Hi Sapient Underground. Hi Thomas. Hi Service USA. Haven't seen you in a while. Hello BTK. Samuel. Samuel. Hi Zilich. Hello Zilich. Hello Boa. Hi Carrie. Get in the naughty corner. That's where you belong. Stay in the naughty corner. Hi Jacob. Nice to see you. All right, guys. So I know. Hi Wilco. So I know. Yesterday we did do a show, but today we're going overtime this week. I'm in the mood. The flaggetry month is over, so I am so happy. As you can tell, I'm celebrating that the nonsense month is over. I have seen some speculation. People saying that flaggetry month will no longer be a thing in not too long from now, which I really hope that is the truth. I hope it's the truth. Simply because companies have been losing money, profits have been going down, and the people are tired of it. Even middle school children have been resisting. I apologize. Let me clear up my sinuses. 1 minute. Okay. Somebody, BTK said which concert? Nickelback. Nickelback was here. So I went to the Nickelback concert, of course. I love Nickelback. So it was amazing, as expected. Um, yeah. So rest in peace to your ears. What happened? What sound was it? Did I make a sound? Sorry, guys. Hello, Watch Them 76. Welcome. Um, hey, didn't you just stream yesterday? No, that wasn't me. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Will Call says his sinuses have been horrible today too. I don't know. Could be the weather. I don't know. Yes, Nickelback. Actually, they had an after party at one of my husband's friends' houses. So they're having their after party, and I came here because I have more important things to do. So, oh, the introduction was a little loud when I was speaking, or was it the music? I'm not sure which was loud. You guys need to, um, yeah. As a Canadian, you can keep them. Keep who? Nickelback? Oh, happily. We'll happily keep. Yeah, yeah. We all know American music is way better than Canadian music anyway. So, I mean, you guys have Drake. You guys can keep that. We don't want any parts of Drake over here. No, thank you. I'll take Nickelback any day over that. Oh, the music was loud. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. Now you guys are saying there was a bell. Oh, okay, the bell. Oh, okay. You guys are confused. Some people are saying the music was loud. Some people are saying whatever. It's all past now. I'm here. Don't complain. Stop complaining. You guys should be happy. I gave you guys music. I could have just left you guys here in silence. I don't want no complaints. Canada has music. I'm sure they do. Just nobody hears about it because it's not great. So, anyway, you guys, you look. Canadians, don't get mad at me. I'm a proud American. That's just how it is. I'll definitely prefer American music any day over Canadian. Sorry. You guys have maple syrup. You guys have leaves, snow. I mean, we have snow too. But yeah, no. I prefer America over Canada any day, and that's how it's going to continue. Especially looking at your guys' choices and leaders. But then again, who are we to talk America? Look what we have in leadership right now. Yeah. It's embarrassing. What's my favorite Nickelback song? Rockstar. Rockstar, hands down. I love that song. Rockstar. Woo! The lyrics. And yeah. As Suk says, and America has you. America has me. Canada, I'm sorry, guys. A country like Canada could never have a lioness like me over there. They couldn't. They couldn't handle it. Only Americans can handle this. Because Americans are heathens. So, that should be a compliment to you Canadians. You guys aren't heathens like Americans. Be proud. Be proud of being civilized, not like us. All right. I know. They have Trudeau Castro. Literally Trudeau. Yeah, guys. Frost said, I met Nickelback before. I used to set up stages for bands. They're great people. Great people. And they had a kid up on stage, and they had the kid try to sing the lyrics to Rockstar. And if you guys know the song Rockstar, the lyrics aren't really that child friendly. So I was like, the fact that they have this kid up here singing the lyrics, talking about entry to a Playboy mansion, it was like, well, USA, that's America for us. So they're worse than Americans. Well, yeah, because they're more complacent than us. That's one thing. Canadians, you guys need to stop being so complacent. Don't be so complacent. But America's no one to talk right now because we're falling. So, all right. So that's not the topic of today. Today we are here to speak about Malcolm X, Walmart Malcolm X. Yeah, you could say that. Walmart Malcolm X. This is a woman. Her name is Marie Mott. Marie Mott. That's her name. Now, she's a black woman, an overweight black woman with an afro that's about 2 inches long. Doesn't it remind you of Stacy Abrams a little bit? Yeah. big, fat black woman with an afro like this, that's like this long. That's her. Her name is Marie Mott, and she is one of those like Black Lives Matter people who you can't say nothing to her because if you say something to her, you're racist. No, Richard, Mott. But yeah, so she's one of those people like you can't say anything to her or you're racist, and there's always an excuse for whatever happens to black people. I'm going to show you a few videos of things that she's done and her arrest video because she was recently arrested by the police for what? Well, she wasn't arrested. Pardon me, I overspoke. She was pulled over and then ticketed into oblivion. She got pulled over because she was missing a headlight. You know how simple of a stop that is? You get pulled over, they say your headlight is out. You say, I didn't know. They say, this is a warning, get it fixed. And they even, usually, good police officers will recommend you to a place that can fix your headlight. Or they'll recommend you to somewhere where you can get it fixed. Or, I just said the same thing over again. Or they will tell you where you can buy a headlight or what kind you need. They'll even help you through it. No, not in this case. The reason why it wasn't simple is because when she was pulled over, she pulled out the I'm black and I'm proud. You can't tell me anything because I'm black. You pull me over because I'm black. You people are always doing this to the blacks. Blackety, blackety, black. And then when you do that to police officers, you know what usually happens? Things that could have been a warning all of a sudden turn into, you know what? I can ticket you for this. I can ticket you for that. Oh, look, your license plate in the back is not showing properly. I'll ticket you for that. Oh, you know what? I wasn't going to ticket you for the headlight, but all of a sudden, here's this fancy dancy ticket book. Now I'm going to ticket you for that too. I'm going to ticket you for back talking. I wish that was a thing, but it's not. But I'm going to ticket you for everything under the sun right now. And that's what happened. It's glorious to see. So I figured we'll watch it together. And then I also have some videos of her defending a 14-year-old black girl, which is the important part of the whole situation. A 14-year-old black girl was pulled over and, she had an issue with the police, completely her fault, mind you. But because she's black, of course, Miss Marie Mott had to come over there with her flying cape of equity to come and save the 14-year-old black girl and call the officers pigs, using a term like ACAB, all cops are bastards, or something like that. Just nonsense. Contempt of a cop is a thing. Well, you live in Canada, so I don't know about it here. In Canada, possibly. You're in Canada. I don't think that is a thing here because over here, Americans are allowed to flip off the police. We're allowed to flip off the president. We're allowed to yell at the police. We're allowed to, there's video after video of people doing that, and it's free speech. The cop can't really say anything. It's free speech. You're not really committing a crime until you're, but yeah. So anyway, contempt of a cop ain't illegal yet. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not illegal in America yet, but in maybe Canada, possibly. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to pull that up right now, and then we'll see. Hello, William. Hi, William. My headlight is racist for being a dumb. Oh, Dutane, I know. You guys should be feeling bad for her. Where is your guys' compassion and sympathy? Why aren't you guys feeling bad for her? No? You guys feel nothing about this woman? You don't think that maybe the cops were overstepping their boundaries? Maybe the cops were big fat racists that night? You guys don't think that? Why? Let me ask you guys this. Why? Me just telling you guys that story. Why do you guys not have an unbiased mind? Why don't you guys feel like, you know what? Maybe the woman might have a point. Let's listen and hear her out first. You guys are automatically assuming But let's see. Let's see. You know what? Who's Stacy Abrams? No, this must be her sister in nonsense. You know how they have sister-in-law? This is her sister in nonsense. You're gonna see. She looks just like Stacy Abrams. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pull it up now. And I don't know why my microphone is so loud and obnoxious, but that's just the way it is right now. Hold on. Let me remember. Okay, here we are. Oh, this is glorious. Glorious. Oh, here's the 10-minute version. Let's watch the 10-minute version. Because the 10-minute version, at least, we won't have to watch an hour of All right, I'm going to share the screen with you all. Hi, GB.
A Chattanooga City Council.
What is going on? Okay.
Candidate is accusing police.
Okay, hold on, guys. So was my microphone bad the whole time when I was talking just now? Did you guys not hear me well? Because it looked like my microphone wasn't connected. I'm sorry, guys. It says it's connected, and I guess it just wasn't. I want to see if we can get it without the news. Let me make sure the news are not interfering. Actually, the news is interfering here. All right, hold on. Let me try to find it without the news interference. One sec. You guys can talk amongst yourselves for a minute. One sec. Oh, here it is. So I did click the wrong video. Lovely. All right. Now I'm going to share to you guys. Here we are. This isn't Chattanooga. Is it Chattanooga or Chattanooga?
Monster calling the Chattanooga Police Department. The reason I'm putting your passenger headlight is out. Okay. That's not a reason to pull me over. Yes, ma'am, it is. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you? Ma'am, you just you just did an illegal U-turn to come over here and harass me. Okay. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on it, please? I have my driver's license. Okay. I need your registration, proof of insurance, please. Ma'am, I'll give you my driver's license, but you don't need nothing else. Okay.
You see that. Now, a lot of times I've seen a lot of Black people talk about how police are just so bad and so vile and so brutal to Black people. If that were true, I doubt that this woman, being Black and having an encounter with the police, that she would be so vocal and masculine and rough with her. You would think the Black community would be so scared to even talk back, that they'd be like, yes, here's my stuff. Here, just take it and go. Take it and go. You know, like domestic violence victims are like, every time your partner moves wrong, you're like, oh, no, sorry. Not the face. You would think that that's how they would be, but apparently, and it's like, oh, I'm so scared of the police because I'm Black. But the way they talk, I don't talk like that when I get pulled over. Never, ever have I told a cop, yeah, well, that's all you need. You're getting that and that's it. No. I'm always like, yes, Mr. Officer. No, I didn't see you there. I would have slowed down if I saw you there. That's me. You think I would have passed you like that if I knew you were sitting there, sir? Of course not. Of course not. But anyway, here we are.
I'm not giving you nothing else because there's no reason for you to pull me because I have not committed a crime. Yes, ma'am, you have. I need your registration. I have not committed a crime because that's not a crime that my headlight is out. Yes, ma'am, it's a traffic violation. That's not a headlight if it went out while I'm driving. That's not a crime. I need your registration and your proof of insurance, please. That's not a crime, ma'am. What you're doing is you're harassing a Black woman. Do you have insurance on your vehicle? Yes, I have insurance. Okay. Are you asking me that because I'm Black? No.
Everything is related back to race. She's like, you're harassing a Black woman. Are you asking me that because I'm Black? Oh my gosh. You know what I wish sometimes? I really wish that Black people could tag along with police officers just normal police officers. Yes, there's always going to be crappy police officers out there that are racist or a-holes, sure. But if you just tag along with an officer for a week, you would notice that Most officers are not pulling over people because they're black. Most officers cannot see the person's skin tone when their car is passing by them. When their car is speeding past them, they can't see the skin tone of the person. So, and especially at night. Anyway, maybe I'm wrong.
No, ma'am.
You're asking me that because I'm black.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
you are.
Everyone in this state has to have insurance.
Ma'am, that went out while I was driving. I'm not doing nothing illegal. You're harassing me.
Is this your vehicle?
It's just my vehicle. Yes, it's my vehicle.
And she's cursing. I ain't even do nothing. Look at her face. Oh my gosh. You know what? Can I say something? Can I say something a little controversial, guys? Look, don't hate me, okay? But a lot of times when I see people like this, I can already know what they think and how they're going to respond to certain situations just by the way they look. Do you guys not see that? Look at the type of eyewear she has on. Look at the glasses. Let me see. Look at the glasses that she's wearing. Look at the hair. Look at the weight. I mean, I'm sorry to say, weight does tell a lot about you too. Sorry. You look at these type of people and I already know how they're going to be.
Okay, just sit top for me, okay?
Oh, wait, by the way, that didn't have anything to do with race, if that's what you guys were thinking. I'm not talking about her being black. I'm talking about what she's wearing, how she looks.
Is this your vehicle?
It's just my vehicle. Yes, it's my vehicle.
Okay, just sit top for me, okay?
She's screaming.
I'm not doing nothing illegal. You're harassing me. It's just my vehicle. Yes, it's my vehicle. This is my vehicle. Why would you ask somebody that? And who are you? Why are you pulling up over here and never even identified yourself?
Oh.
I don't even know you.
Hey, whoa. Okay.
Because I look over here and I don't even know you're a stranger. You haven't even identified yourself.
I am Officer Monroe with Chattanooga Police. I was coming to back up my partner.
You know you can't sneak up on a black woman. You can't do that. You can't sneak up on a black woman like that.
To make sure she was okay.
You need to identify yourself. That's part of your
Well,
protocol.
you were in the middle of a conversation, so
If you're
how was I
walking
going to go
up
ahead and
to
be
me,
rude?
I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're going to harm me or nothing else.
I'm not here to harm you, ma'am. I've done nothing
I'm
rude or
pulling
anything
black
like that.
people over for my headlight going out. Wow.
What's up, Samuel?
Just real quick, she's a city council candidate,
I know.
so she should be at least marginally familiar with standard police procedure, right? And if she's not, if she's talking about, oh, I got pulled over because I'm black, then you'd think that maybe this has happened more than once in her life, in which case she would be familiar with standard police procedure, which is that one cop backs up and the other acts as a contact. That's basic procedure. They all do that.
That's not the point, Samuel. You're not understanding that when a person is black, all that procedure stuff goes out of the window because everything that's done to them, for these type of people, not all black people, but I'm saying for this woman, in her mind, anything that's done to them is a special case. And it's
I just think that there's no way that she was unaware of why that other cop was there.
that's not, she was, but she can't admit that. We know she can't admit that. Okay. Back to the doghouse, Samuel.
While I'm driving, and she literally did an illegal U-turn so y'all could come follow me in a black community. Y'all white cops in a black community. Y'all harassing me.
We're not harassing you, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure you are. That's my registration.
The only reason she asked, have you never borrowed your friend's car or anything like that?
Why would you ask a black person? You wouldn't ask nobody white if they own
We
the car.
asked
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I must not be, I guess I must be black too. I must be black because I was asked if I own my car too. Or not if I own my car, if I had the registration. And this is a normal question that cops ask. Everything is because I'm black. I wish, is there another race that could do that? That could just blame everything on the color of their skin? And the people who constantly speak about race and talking about how they're not racist are the ones that are mostly focused on race.
everybody.
You shouldn't ask nobody if they own a car. Like, why would I be driving somebody else's vehicle?
Because I've used my partners.
Y'all can pull up the registration. You know whose name is in. Y'all know
Look,
that.
ma'am, we haven't been rude at all.
Man,
Have
y'all
I
are
raised my
harassing me.
have I raised
already,
my
man,
have I
y'all
raised my
harassing
voice
me.
at all?
Man, listen, I already deal with the Chattanooga Police Department. I'm telling you, man, I know my rights.
Okay.
I know my rights.
We haven't been rude at all, ma'am. I don't understand why
Y'all
you're
whipped
you're
around
being
to
rude to
follow
us.
me because my headlights are out. And y'all,
You would be surprised how far you can go and how much you can get away with when you're nice and respectful to the police. You would be surprised how much you can get away with. I would say the things that I've gotten away with just for being kind and respectful to the police. Well, and for driving a Bentley at the time. But whatever, nonetheless.
y'all do this in the black community all the time.
This
Y'all
is where we
traffic
work.
stop. Your job is to solve violent crime.
And traffic stops, yes.
No, actually, it's not. Title 55 under the state title does not give you the right to do that unless I'm participating in doing.
It's a traffic violation.
That's not a traffic violation if it went out while I was driving, ma'am. How do
I know that?
It is.
While you're driving.
How do I know that it's out if I am driving in the middle of the night? And are you kidding me? That's what y'all doing out in the community, is pulling black people over if a headlight is out.
We usually go ahead and give warnings and also coupons to go ahead and fix headlights. So I don't.
Well. Do you hear that? What do you know? We usually go ahead and give out warnings and coupons to get your headlights fixed. What do you know? But I guess it's racist to do that too. Because if you offered that to her, she'll say, giving me a coupon? What, you think I can't afford to get my headlight fixed? Is it because I'm black? Don't do it. Don't do it, because she's making things a lot worse for herself when this could have gone so much better.
I don't understand how you automatically are going to go ahead.
After a long day,
Okay,
and the cop literally pulls. Literally, I'm minding my business. Literally looked around and did an illegal U-turn, could have hit somebody or anything to come follow behind me.
Mary?
It's not Mary, it's Marie.
Marie, I apologize, okay? Oh, Marie, like I said, I'm Officer Monroy. I have not raised my voice at you at all. I've been very calm.
I'm tired of being harassed in my own neighborhood. I don't know y'all, never seen you patrolling in this community. I've lived here for over 30 years or more.
She's being harassed, guys. She's being harassed because how dare the police tell her that her headlight is out? You shouldn't. I guess her argument is that you should not get pulled over for a headlight. That for a headlight, they should just drive up next to you at a stop sign, roll down their window, and say, hey, your headlight is out. Have a nice day, black woman. We're not going to touch. No. We won't pull you over and ask. No. That's what she wants them to do, is to yell it as she's passing by. Your headlight's out. No, she didn't hear us. Let's drive up again so we can get in front of her. And then, when she passes up, your headlight's out. Your headlights is out. That's what she wants us to do. Oh, goodness. All right.
My life. Okay? So you might be new to this community. I don't know you. I know Officer Merriweather and other officers in this community. I don't know you.
Okay.
I ain't never seen you.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Marie. I'm Officer Monroy, and you're correct. Yes, I just moved to this team, so I'm glad that we're actually going to go ahead and meet properly. And like I've said before,
This ain't no properly.
Like I've said before, I have not raised my voice at you at all. I have not been rude to you at all. So,
Your partner just literally whipped around and did a legal U-turn to come follow me.
She's doing her job.
How else were they to get you? How, she said she did an illegal U-turn. How else was she supposed to catch up to you to tell you that you need to fix that? How else? Has this happened to you guys before? Now, I'm going to say something. I want to see what you guys say. It has happened to me before that there was a car driving behind me, and because they had only one headlight on, I thought it was a motorcycle. You know what I mean? I thought it was a motorcycle behind me because I only saw one headlight. The other side was completely dark. So I think it's just safety. It's only safe to tell someone. I mean, I don't know. Okay, it's racist.
This is solve violent crime, which Chattanooga Police Department solves 9% of violent crime in this city. And the majority, 57% of all things that y'all do are non-violent crimes that y'all harass people for.
You've got a lot of facts. Do you look those up?
I got a lot of facts because I'm a community activist, and I see.
Up, here we go, because I'm a community activist. You don't know me? Guys, PJ, do not insult German Shepherds like that. German Shepherds are very much classy, well behaved, easily trainable, pretty quiet dogs. So please do not insult them like that. Big Shirley! I miss Kevin Samuel. Big Shirley! Big Shirley!
This is the kind of stuff that happens in the black community all the time. One cop pulls us over, 5 cops will pull us. Doesn't happen.
Since you're an activist, do you understand that usually traffic stops for police officers are the most dangerous because we don't know who we're pulling over?
It's not the most dangerous.
It is a lot.
Y'all beat the shit out of a lot of people.
No, we do not.
You don't know Chattanooga history like I do.
Okay.
Wait, so she's saying they beat the crap out of people every day, but would it happen to be the people who act like you, who are screaming, berating police, and calling the race car that they get beat up because they don't know how to behave like normal humans when there's authority figure around them?
Just about every interaction I've ever fought for a community person that has been beaten by the cops, tased by the cops, and everything has happened in a traffic stop. And that's outside of the scope of what actually your job is for. And that's under Title 55, which there's already something going on with that with other people and the chief of police and the city council. So I'm not even going to get into that. Like I said, I promise you, I know the law and I know my rights probably better than you do. Solve violent crime. 9%.
She just said that she knows the law better than a police officer. She says, I know the law and I know my rights better than probably you do. But yet, she didn't know that it's procedure for 2 officers to come to a stop like that and one to be on the other side, watching the other side. She didn't know that that was procedure, but she knows the law better than those police officers. Ma'am, X to doubt. X. I can't push the X button enough. X to doubt.
Bro. Y'all not stopping nobody from doing anything violent in our city. We got shootings and stabbings going on. Y'all can't do nothing about that, but y'all can pull people over in traffic stops. What you talking about? We had 14 black people shot on Macaulay. Y'all didn't even show the fuck up. Y'all didn't even show up.
On Macaulay? I'm pretty sure a lot of officers actually showed up.
No cops showed up until after people were already dead and shot and dragged.
And they performed life-saving procedures.
Yeah. Over an hour. And
Wait. I want to rewind that just a little bit, because did you guys hear what just that exchange was? She just said, you guys didn't show up when something was happening, some event was happening. He said, oh, the such and such event? She said, yeah. He said, I remember us being there. And she said, yeah, after we called you. When are the police supposed to show up? Before stuff happens? They can only be responsive. They can't be anyway. And then she said, yeah, but you guys showed up after. And then he said, we performed life-saving procedures and assistance to those people. And what's her answer? Let's see. I need to hear that exchange one more time, guys.
No cops showed up until after people were already dead and shot and dragged.
And they performed life-saving procedures.
Yeah, after we called over an hour and nobody showed up.
Excuse me, man. Can I get your phone number real quick? For documentation.
What have I done? I'm asking, what have I done? What are y'all getting ready to do? Why do you need my information?
We like to have information of everybody that we step out with.
You guys do understand that what the police officers are doing now is extra, because this isn't necessary, but because she was yappity, yap. Now they're going the extra mile. Now they're like, you know what? Let's make this extra difficult for her now. What's your information? We want, it's okay. We do this to everyone. No, they don't. Not for a headlight. But she didn't know how to be quiet and be respectful. So now she's going to get the full run around the rodeo.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
cite me for a headlight. I have my insurance. What are you talking about?
Now she's cited.
What are you talking about?
Watch. Look at this. Look at this. So now she's getting informed that she's being cited for the headlight. She's like, why would you cite me? You could just give me a warning. It's because I'm black. It's like, no, it's because you're a witch with a B in the front. It's not because of that. It's because of your actions and your actions only, not your skin tone, not your hair texture, not whatever else you want to throw at it. It's you, madam. It's you.
Improper display of place. What is that? What are you talking about, man? Can I step out the vehicle? Me for that. Here, because you're not going to cite me for that.
You're not going to cite me? They will. They will, though.
Your tag order that
Ma'am, that says 23 right here.
Now you guys know the officers are super petty at this point. This is beyond petty, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. This is beyond petty. Now the police are like, we can't see your license plates properly. New ticket. Another ticket. This is beyond petty, police. Chattanooga police. You guys.
It says 23. What talking about? That says 23.
Okay.
0523. So please take that off.
If you would.
I'm not, ma'am, you need to take that charge off because it says 0523 right there.
It also blocks the state.
Do you see how you have to pull it back though for you to see?
If you would sign, like I said, it's not admission of guilt.
Bro, I need a card from every last one of y'all out here. I promise you.
Wait, you guys have to bear with me. She threw her hands up, and I'm sure that's like the most exercise she's done in the last 2 years. Wait, watch her throw her hands up when.
Like I said, it's not admission of guilt.
Bro, I need
No,
a card
I missed
from
it. I missed it.
says
There.
0523 right
It
there.
also blocks the state and your county.
Do you see how you have to pull it back though?
Watch. What?
If you would sign, like I said, it's not admission of guilt.
Bro, I need a card from every last one of y'all out here. I
fine.
promise you. I promise you.
What?
I need a card.
Yes, I know you said you promised. I didn't know what you promised.
Because, man, it's right there. Okay. You can literally
If
see
you'll
that.
wait a minute, I'll get you a card.
You can literally see that.
I'm crying. I'm crying. Oh my god. Wait, guys. Wait. I don't want my makeup to mess up. Whoa. Wait. Oh man. Oh, she is.
These are the new tags. They are this color because they're new. What are you talking about?
Whew.
Here you are. Just try and get your headlight fixed and get that tag order off. Get you and just show up with your insurance, okay?
I got insurance. I already told you that.
We have to have proof of insurance with you.
I have it with me.
Well, I asked for it multiple times. You told me you wouldn't show it to me. In my system, it states insurance and confirmed. So if you'd like to show it first, you can show proof of insurance. Do you have any other questions for me? No.
Isn't it lovely how she calmed right on down the moment that she was cited and basically pulled for the petty ride? She just rode the most petty ride in the whole roller coaster park. She rode the most petty ride, and now she's calm. Now she's like, no, I don't need it. No, I love it. I love it. You know what? Maybe it's true. Maybe actually, citing people for no reason, being petty, maybe that will get them to behave. But this isn't it. This is not it for her. I have more. Marie Mott. There's a 14-year-old girl who had an issue with the police, and Marie Mott showed up to this. Oh gosh, you guys are okay. Let me. Wait, before we do that, let's watch her city council ad, the ad that she put up to run for city council. So she, oh goodness, here we go. Let me pull it up. I don't want it to be that long. Oh my gosh, she did a TED Talk. Marie Mott did a TED Talk. Do you guys want to watch her TED Talk? She did a TED Talk. Oh my gosh, we need to watch it. Hi, Black. How are you? Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, Marie Mott did a TED Talk. I am so tempted to watch it. Okay, wait, but let's see. Let me see. I want to see her. Here it is. Where is it? Because. Okay, hold on, wait. Council ad, city council ad. Everything that's on her right now is just her what's it called? Her arrest video. Hold on, guys. I'm searching for it. Because she claimed that people were, the reason why she didn't win city council, or I don't know if she won or not. No, she didn't win, did she? But she claimed that people were trying to sabotage her by putting mud on her city council ad signs. Oh my goodness. Oh, she did an interview too. Oh my gosh. There's so much I wanna there's so much that I want to see about this. There's so much content here, and I'm just so excited. Wait. Why is everything about this video? Come on. Everything is about this video. Everything is about her arrest video, but I'm trying to pull up. You know what? I'll just do this. I'll do this. We'll watch the TED Talk for now. And then we'll watch the other stuff later. Because right now, everything that's on the media, on the internet about her is just her police video when she got pulled over. But there's so much more to see about her. Ugh. All right, here we go. Here's part of her TED Talk. Let's see what she says.
I am here because we talk a lot about community.
Oh, gosh.
It's a word that has been overused, watered down, and sometimes even now is meaningless when we think about where we are, not only as a nation, but as a city.
You mean the whole city that you were insulting the police about? The city that you got pulled over and claimed racism about just because you got pulled over for a headlight? Is that the city and community and town that you were talking about? Or what are we talking about here? And I believe her whole audience is white. I saw only white heads in the audience. Let's see.
A lot of us have heard the consistent narrative of Chattanooga. You have clean air. We have a booming tech and startup culture. We're 2 times solidified as the most beautiful city in America. And still, when we think about these stories and these narratives, they are often told by a small group of a privileged few.
See, here we go. Privilege. Here we go with the privilege talk. The city is so beautiful, but that's only because the privileged few live there. No, that's because the privileged few are the ones who pay the taxes. They pay the 70% of the taxes that everybody else lives off of in the city. That's the whole privileged few. Now, would you like to be a part of those privileged few that pay 80% of the taxes of the city? I don't think you would, but nonetheless, Clue. He says, why does this chick look like a boy? Clue, she is about Black power. She is, she's refusing to, because of the beauty standards, and she refuses to adjust to that. That's why she's let her weight explode like that. This is why she's looked the way she does, because she's going against the beauty standards of America and white people in general. She's doing a good job of it. Pay for what, Lil? Everything. Quantum. Everything. Quantum. Do you guys understand how much my family pays in taxes alone? You guys have no idea. And I I'm not even going to talk about it because then I'm going to start getting angry myself about this. So let's get back to her.
And so, is community really something that we have when we step over a growing population of homeless in our city? Is community something that we have when the fastest growing population of those in poverty are children under the ages of 16?
Well, you do know that Democrat policies are one of the main reasons why the homeless are out en masse like that. You didn't know that?
Is community something that we have when we're dealing with a highly displaced and gentrified Black community? Is community something that we have with a prison population busting at the seams?
Wait. So what is her... so what are we supposed to do with the prison population? Knowing that, you know what? I can't say that. I love seeing these kind of speeches because these kind of speeches are the majority of the complaints that you see on the left, right? The left does these types of complaints of, the prison system is bursting at the seams and we gotta let everybody out of the prison. And, I understand that we have a prison issue in America, and in the Middle East, we don't have that problem. There's a reason why. But America will not adapt the Middle Eastern system of dealing with criminals, even though I believe that would help. In fact, solve a lot of the problems that America faces with her prison population. But, I'll just keep that to myself.
We think about community often from the aspect of how we have founded this nation. That we hold these truths self-evident. Those truths are coming a little bit later. And self-evident means that they don't need any backing up. But we hold these truths self-evident that all men and women are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. That those are life, liberty.
What did she say?
And the pursuit of happiness.
She said unalienable. Did she say that word incorrectly, or is that just my English messing up in my brain? Hold on, let's hear that.
Certain unalienable rights.
Is that how you say that word? Unalienable. What?
But we hold these truths self-evident that all men and women are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights.
No, that's incorrect.
And I thought my English was bad. Unalienable.
To be fair, it's not the easiest word to pronounce in English, but it's inalienable.
Now, she added about 4 more vowels to that. She added about 4. Certain unavailable alien rights. I'm sorry. Okay. Everybody messes up every now and again. Who am I to talk with English being my third language? I need to stop.
Those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Do we really have these ideals at the forefront if we have a lopsided community?
Well, you know what it also says? It also says that all men are created equal. And typically when all men are created equal, for certain population of America, once they get treated like equals, they feel like they're being discriminated against because they're used to preferential treatment in a lot of sectors. I hope you guys are staying with me when I say that. That in certain groups, once they start getting treated equally, they feel like it's oppression and discrimination because they're used to certain preferential treatments. I'll leave that there.
Those who remain neglected and underserved where we live. Last year, during the outbreak of COVID-19, the world came to a screeching halt.
What do I feel like I'm being preached to?
And many of us who are used to the commonality of the hustle and bustle of American life were forced to sit still and to grapple with the reality of the Black experience in America. For many of us, we know all too well what it feels like to watch people who look just like us die in the streets.
What?
Sandra Bland.
What? Wait. To watch people that look like us die in the streets. Die in the streets? Really? You mean like Chicago? Is that what she's saying? When people that look just like her die in the streets? Is she talking about the gun shootings? The gangs? Or is she talking about... What is she talking about? People that look like her who die in the streets. Every day. Because the most that I've seen, the most black people I've seen getting killed was the other form. It wasn't about, but I understand what she's trying to say, and we all know where she's going with this.
Eric Garner.
Oh, here we go.
Michael Brown.
George Floyd.
Tatiana Jefferson. And even where we live, Javari O'E.
Javari, wow.
Leslie Prater.
Javari.
And so many others.
Jabari.
We saw the bullets that barraged the apartment of Breonna Taylor. We watched Ahmaud Arbery be hunted down by our very brothers and sisters in the community.
Hunted, really?
And as if that wasn't enough, we saw Elijah McClain, a simple violinist.
She doesn't accept you.
Be murdered as well. And the culmination of it all came with Brother George Floyd.
Oh,
what we
here we
thought
go.
would be 8 minutes and 46 seconds actually turned out to be overnight.
Not my brother George Floyd. No, not the Floyd. Not the Floyd.
And for many of us who are not African American, we saw what America was. The mask was ripped off and we could not lie about what it is. We watched a black man get murdered in the street with a knee on his neck simply because he was African American.
Whoa! Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry for screaming in your guys' ears. I'm sorry about that. And so look, when you see a woman who talks like this, and then you see her police video, how she interacts with the police, doesn't that make you think, if you're so afraid of the police, why would you act like that towards them when they pull you over? If you think that they're out there hunting black people because their skin is dark, then wouldn't you think that you would act a little bit differently when you see the police? No? Or maybe that is her way of being scared. Maybe that's her form of fear, is cursing, yelling, and being uncooperative. Maybe that is her way of expressing her fear. You know what? I think we're on to something. If you have a woman who thinks like this, or supposedly thinks like this, yeah, exactly, the neon neck. Neon neck. Now, what she said is, she said this, and this is very, very wrong, and it's very wrong for her to say it this way, but she said that George Floyd was murdered because he's a black man. Is that why? Did he get murdered, or did he overdose? Or is it that he had an interaction with the police that contributed to him passing away because he was high on drugs, foaming at the mouth before the police even got there? Did you guys see the second police video of the whole George Floyd situation? The second video proved a lot. See, the first video looked really bad. It made it look like the officer was holding him down and suffocating him. But if you saw the second video came out and it showed George Floyd before the police interaction, like, right before they were putting him in the police car, the police squad. The man was foaming at the mouth, going crazy, talking about how he can't breathe. He was speaking about that even before the whole second video happened. When a person is going through excited delirium, this is what it's an actual thing called excited delirium, is when a person gets so riled up, whether it be from drugs or stress or a situation. And it's understandable that maybe Chauvin, the officer, maybe he shouldn't have done that pin at that time, but how was he to know that Floyd was going through this excited delirium? How was he to know that Floyd was high off his R's on fentanyl? How was he supposed to know? So you're acting like he did that on purpose, like he just did that on purpose, when that is a standard pin that the police trained officers to pin people that way so that their shoulders don't move so they can't get up off the ground. Because George Floyd was not a free man at that time. He was under arrest. When you're under arrest, you can't move around. You're not allowed to move around. You're supposed to be still. They put him in the squad car. First, they put him in the squad car, and he complained, "I can't breathe." They said, "Would you like the windows to be put down, Mr. Floyd?" He said, "Yeah, put the windows down." The officers were very kind, put the windows down for Mr. Floyd so he could sit in the patrol car while they finished their investigation. Mr. Floyd was kicking the doors, screaming like a maniac, going crazy. Why? Because he was suffering from excited delirium. He was losing his mind, understandably so when you're that high on drugs. Then Chauvin said, "Okay, so what do you want me to do?" Mr. Floyd started kicking Officer Chauvin. At that time, Officer Chauvin could have tased him. He could have beat him. He could have done many things, but he didn't. Even though Officer Chauvin was assaulted, he still just put Floyd and took him out of the patrol car. And he said, "What do you want to do?" What did George Floyd say? He said, "I want to go to the ground. I want to lay down on the ground." Mr. Chauvin obliged, put him on the ground. And then he had to pin him because he can't have him getting up and running off. And then the rest is history. The rest is in the video, the second video, which looks really bad. So, I mean, I don't know, like for her to be so disingenuous and say that he was so-called murdered because he was black. It's like these people really want those times to come. They want those times to be real. They want the past times to be real again. It's almost like a fetish, in my view. You're fetishizing this type of violence, this type of so-called racism. Floyd might still be alive if Chauvin had tased him. We'll get the heart started again, right? Exactly. Right, it's on the body camera. You can see the body camera footage. And when the first video came out, everybody was on the side of, "Oh yeah, he killed him. Oh yeah, this, that." But when the second video came out, that's when a lot of people were like, "Wait a minute, this doesn't look right." And I still believe that Chauvin was unfairly sentenced because of the publicity of the event. Black Lives Matter was threatening people's families, the jurors' families. There was a lot of nastiness going on around that trial. And I believe that Officer Chauvin was unfairly sentenced. Maybe he should serve a sentence, yes, because, I mean, you know, it could be police mismanagement. Maybe he should have known or seen the signs that he was suffering through excited delirium. But they charged Chauvin for attempted and unattempted murder. How does that happen? I mean, they convicted him of the two. Sorry. It just doesn't make sense. Floyd even said he swallowed the fentanyl. And then in the patrol car, drugs were found in the back seat. The fentanyl pills were all crushed up and all over the back seat because Floyd was trying to get rid of them, trying to find a way to get rid of them so he wouldn't be, I'm assuming, charged with distribution or consumption or what have you. I don't know. George Floyd, you can breathe now. Did she say that? No. Did Nancy Pelosi say that? You see, the Democrats can get away with anything. Had Trump said, "Floyd, you can breathe now," they would have been like, "How dare he say that?" Floyd was selling drugs and passing out counterfeit cash. I know. But for this woman to say that, she did. Oh gosh, Clue said she did say that. Oh my goodness. Nancy Pelosi is based. Oh my God. Apparently. Black Lives Matter scam people. Well, I'm not going to go into that. I'm not even going to go into that because we know. But at the same time, he said, no, Chauvin was not guilty. I don't know about fully not guilty. I mean, I think there was a little bit of mismanagement there, but I know he wasn't guilty of murder. That's for certain. And it was just it was all political. I believe that the jurors were terrified of not finding him guilty on all charges because they knew that they would be found out and they would be hunted down by Miss Black Lives Matter here. People like her would have been showing up at the jurors' doors. What would you do if you wake up on a Friday, Saturday morning, yawning, breath stinky and everything, and then you see this standing at your door, screaming about how you're racist and how black people are always being, what would you do? Come on. Nobody wants this sitting at their door. Nobody does. The jurors, I'm sorry, I believe that they were intimidated. I do. Floyd might be still alive if cops would stop coddling criminals. Well, I believe he would have died no matter what. I believe that if they would have left him in that patrol car, he still would have died. He was suffering through an overdose and excited delirium. As a man who had already been weakened with COVID and everything else and years of drug use, he would have passed away anyway. Anyway, let's hear what else she has to say.
And so the natural response, of course.
What was that? What was that? What was that hand movement? Look, that's kind of what she did on her arrest video. Did you guys see when she did her hands up like that? Look at it. She's doing it again. This is the most exercise that she ever does. I bet. Watch.
He was African American.
Watch.
And so the natural response.
What was that?
Outrage.
Put your hands up like they just don't care.
We've seen these instances so long they become commonplace. And so being frustrated, we hit the streets. And many people think that the protests, and often how it's painted by the media, was simply because of police violence. The reality is that was just a spark, as it often is, of the underlying issues of socioeconomic status that is not being addressed, communities that are being racially profiled, and
all these buzzwords: socioeconomic status, profiled, racism, and racial communities. This is all buzzwords, guys. It's amazing, all these buzzwords. And when she said hit the streets, well, at least something got them outside. At least something got people like her to go outside and walk for a change.
And police on a daily basis, communities that are being uprooted for progress without the intentionality of making space that we can build and keep people in the community both at the same time. That progress for Chattanooga does not mean that we wipe out entire groups of people, and then when they choose to speak about their frustration of how they are being treated, we decide to vilify them or to diminish their perspectives.
So she's saying if it wasn't for white people not allowing black people to build, then black people would be building so much, right? She's saying that. She just said that. Where we're not allowed to build and we are kicked out of communities so that Chattanooga can grow without us. That's not the way we do it. Sometimes I have a garden, right? Everybody knows that I garden every late spring and summer. Sometimes we have to uproot the weeds in order to get the soil ready to be planted and all that. I don't know what the word is in English. Sowed, right? Sowed, yeah. So sometimes we have to uproot all those weeds in order to get the soil prepared to grow things in it. I'll just leave that there. Because sometimes it's a necessary thing.
America, as it is right now, and the very reason why I can stand in this room with black and white people is because the people who came before me decided to push back on what America was and make America something that is better right now. They didn't accept drinking out of separate fountains as a community.
Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, you would think You would think that this woman had to live through the Holocaust of Black people. By the way, by the way they talk, the separate water fountains, I can't believe. But now Black people are begging for separate everything. When you had separate, you didn't make your separate good, but you wanted white people to give you equally as good of things that they had. Do you know what I mean? So the complaint was, for the water fountains, Black people had old water fountains that didn't look good, and white people had these beautiful, nice water fountains, pearl and marble water fountains. And then over here, we just had these pipes and metal and rusty and all that. When things were separate, it's like they were complaining. But now, a lot of Black people are saying, we need separate everything. You pale faces go over there, and us Black and proud and Black queens and kings, we're going to be over here. But then you're mad when cities are gentrifying and saying, we're going to take all this old stuff out, clean it up, so we can build anew. Then it's like, how dare you misplace people? I don't know. I guess.
They didn't accept not being able to have the right to vote as a proper community.
Oh, here we go.
They chose not to accept that serving this country and then coming back and being called a boy was community.
You look like a boy.
Community was even speaking truth to power, wearing signs that says, I am a man.
You are a man.
Yes,
she admitted it.
Generation taking those same...
No, she just admitted that she's a man, guys. I knew it, and I knew it in my heart of hearts. She just said, I'm not going to be a boy anymore. I'm not going to be called a boy anymore. I am a man. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to. It just fit.
Instances, those same perspectives, the same story that is already being told, and telling it again in a modern context, that we desire to shape a new Chattanooga, a new Chattanooga that is welcoming for all kinds of individuals.
No.
Regardless of whether or not you come from the west side or the south, regardless of whether or not you went to GPS or East Ridge or Brainerd. But simply because... Clue.
I know. I already know already. The ghost of Christmas Courtney has already been following me around. It's been in my dreams, Clue. I've had nightmares, Clue. You see the color around my eyes? That's not makeup. You see my eyes are all red? That's not makeup, Clue. It's not makeups. I haven't had to sleep ever since Courtney. She's gonna kill me in my sleep. I swear she's gonna kill me in my sleep. I better stop talking about her.
We're Americans. And so, what does community necessarily look like as we push forward?
I'll show you what community looks like. Community looks like Chicago. See, that's where we have the most community going on. That's the community of communities. Chicago, Detroit, Baltimore. These are the communities of communities. These are where strong community efforts are given way, trailblazing.
For us, last year, it was changing public policy. It was pushing for the police department to be different in how they treated us when it came to our community.
I know.
It was also advocating for behavioral health and mental health response when people just decide to dial 911. And even after we solidified policy changes, we're now going to have allocated budgeting for mental and behavioral health response. The reality of what I grappled with over the last year as I thought about the protests up until now.
You know what? This lady, I'm going to tell you something. This lady that we're watching right now, oh goodness, I'm sorry I keep moving the laptop, guys. I'm sorry. The lady that we're watching now reminds me of someone. Do you guys remember this lady? Hold on. I'm going to show it to you. Gosh, what was the keywords for this, to search this video? Wait. Oh my god, my typing is so bad. Complaints about. Where is it? Come on. I know. Oh my goodness. Come on. I'm not gonna find it like this. This is why I wish I had my old channel. I don't want my old channel back. It's not that. It's that I just want my content back. You know what I mean? I don't want my old channel anymore because I like having a small channel again. I like it because I feel free. I feel freedom again. I can play copyrighted content and I can enjoy without, you know, all the restrictions that bigger channels have. And it's beautiful. It's a freeing thing. But I just wish I had my content still. Like all my old content. Okay, wait. Alright, let me find this. Probably not going to find it this way either. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. There's something here. Do you guys want to watch this with me? Now, this is still on the racial topic. This is on the racial topic, but it's a different video. Here. It's going to be a video by, what's his name? It's one of those, he's a black creator, but I don't know his name. I'm sorry if that was loud, guys.
There's this little short video that came out and I was shared where you had a sister standing in line ordering some pizza.
Not a
and
sister.
while she's standing there ordering some pizza, I want you to watch. There's a Caucasian female there, and she's gonna just start messing her hair like that's just something to do. But let's roll the clip.
Okay, wait. Oh my. Okay, it's a full moon tonight. That's not what. So I'm just pausing for a second, just because of the, you know, copyright. Not that it matters, because my channel is so small now. I'm so happy I get to be free. But here we go.
Now, you see that the sister actually handled it a lot better than most. But you saw she said she was being nice today, but don't touch her hair. Now, this is something that, for me, gets on my last nerves, and I'm not even a woman.
Wait, so I've heard this plenty of times, like, you know, being on the Lefty channel, I used to hear black women say, oh, we hate when, you know, non-blacks touch our hair or something like that. And it's like, I've never seen that. I've never seen it. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, but I've never seen there's this huge amount of non-black people going around trying to touch black people's hair. I mean, I don't know. Have you guys seen that? Because I haven't. Anyway, it's Clue. Go to the naughty corner, Clue. Go to the naughty corner. Today is your day to go to the naughty corner. Don't do that. I'm not going to. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I have not seen the trend of non-blacks going around touching black people's hair. I haven't. But I've seen so many black people saying that, like, oh, people go around touching your hair. Now, anybody who goes around touching another person's hair is wrong. It's wrong no matter what the race. So I just don't see it that it's always towards a black person. I've never seen it happen to a black person. I have had people come and touch my hair. I had a lady come up to me and she said, oh my gosh, I love your hair. You look like a Pantene commercial, like a Pantene shampoo hair commercial. And I said, oh, thanks, you know. And she says, are you wearing extensions? And I was like, me? And before I could even answer her question, she had her hands on my roots. She was rooting me to see if I was wearing extensions. I had to grab the lady's hands and say, huh, lady, don't touch me like that. And no, this is mine. But that's the only time that I've really had anybody do that without asking. Yeah. But I've never seen it happening to black people. I have been tempted to touch a black girl's hair just once, and that was because she had a bunch of like curly cues. Like there were a lot of curls in her hair, and they were all so uniform that it just makes you want to see how it would feel like just touching your hand, like the bottom of her curls just going like that. This looks so wrong. I am not YouTube. Do not think that I'm trying to do anything wrong when I'm going like this, okay? This looks completely wrong, but the thing is, I wanted her curlies to get, oh my gosh. I give up. Next video. Let's just move on because this topic is not helping me at all. So he just showed that clip and he just starts talking about his own experience. I'm not interested. I don't care about his experience because he's a bald-headed black man. Not like he has any experience with people trying to touch his hair. So, no. Hey! Naughty corner. Naughty corner. Naughty corner. Everybody's going to naughty corner. I said we're letting it go and we're moving on. I wanted her curlies. She had curls and it was... All right, whatever. Everybody's going to naughty corner today. Bye, naughty corner. Keela says, I was at the strip club last night and I had a sister. Keela, I had a sister play with my fro last night. She really liked it. Said, this is how I know you're black. I mean, I guess that is the biggest sign that a person is black is their hair texture, right? Like, if a person has kind of like curly hair or really tight curls, then they must be black of some sort, right? I guess. That's how I know you're black, she said. Arabs, we have a saying like that too, but we have a different saying. It's because our hair feels a certain way. Arab hair feels a certain way. If you've been around an Arab, you know how our hair feels. So we do have a certain feel to our hair that we can tell if you're Arab or not, but it's not from the curliness. It's from, like, I don't know how to say. You could say it's the thickness. You could say it's the, I don't know. We just have a certain feel to our hair as well. But, yeah. But it's not because of curls. I'm sorry. I'm not reading you guys anymore. I'm ready to go home. I'm going home. Bye. Bye. I'm going home. Dense, loose curls. I would say Arab hair is like that. Arab hair is like, we have medium thickness. Our hair is always medium thick, as in it's not coarse strands. They're not very coarse strands, but they're not thin strands. Like thin hair is not common in the Middle East. We have a very set texture of hair. That is Arab hair. It's a medium coarseness, medium thickness, and it has a feel to it. I don't know. I just can't describe it. I can't describe it. But it has a feel to it. Just like you see Asian hair has a feel to it too. Their hair is very straight and very coarse. Their strands are very coarse and they're very straight. That's Asian hair, like East Asian. Dio, Arab hair feels a certain way. Great, now I have a compulsivity to grab Arab hair. Well, yeah, I mean, we just do. It's a feeling. Silkiness. Our hair is not the silkiest of hair. My hair is silky because I do stuff to it and I put expensive things in it. My hair is a very luxurious hair. But now, our hair naturally, like if I didn't put any additives into my hair, our hair isn't the silkiest. I would say Indian hair, like Indians from India, like Dot, they have the silkiest hair you'll ever touch. Their hair feels like, I don't know, it can be clean and it can be perfectly fresh, and just freshly washed, but it will feel like an oiliness to it just because it's so silky. Does that make sense? It's just so, yeah. They have the silkiest hair that I've ever seen. Also, Malaysians, they tend to donate their hair a lot to like wigs and weaves, which a lot of the black girls are wearing. When you see a lot of black girls wearing the straight extensions or weaves, they're usually wearing Malaysian hair. When it's straight like that, it's usually Malaysian. They have a very, very straight, silky texture too. Somebody said gray hair does feel different. Gray or white gray hair? What do you mean? What does that mean? Filipinos too? Oh yeah, they have silky hair too. Filipinos have silky hair too. And then if you see like white girl hair, like white girls, now I'll give you my opinion on how white girl hair feels. I would say white girl hair feels very soft but thin. It's not thick. It's not porous. It's just soft and thin. It's like cotton candy to me. It doesn't feel like our hair. Like Indians have very silky hair. White girl hair isn't as silky. It is soft. It's just very soft. So that's my view of like white versus Asian versus Arab hair versus Indian. Well, Indians are Asians, but yeah, fluffy blonde hair. Yeah, but their hair isn't silky either. It's just soft. Like white girl hair, I've noticed it's not silky. It's not thick, but it's just soft. That's it. And it gets oily fast. I'm not. I don't want to fall into this trap. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm doing it. Mr. Renegade, that is not silk that you're seeing. That is oil. Pearly's hair is oily. Dirty. Oily. Sorry. I fell into the trap, guys. I fell. Mr. Renegade, do not set up tricks for me like that. Stop it. Stop it. But yeah, if you guys see like, because we got on this topic because Keela was talking about how a woman was touching his hair and saying, "This is how I know you're black." Your hair tells your race. I believe your hair tells your race, and you can tell a person's race majority of times by their hair texture, or how it feels, or if you know different textures of hair, you can tell. Girls with hair like fufu. I don't know what fufu is, but it sounds funny. No, I'm saying not like fluffy, but like soft, like cotton candy. Like white girls have cotton candy hair. Smooth, pearly white skin. I'm not gonna fall into this again. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. What pearly skin? All I saw was red rosacea. I don't know what pearly skin you're talking about, Mr. Renegade. All I saw was red. Okay, let me stop. I'll stop. Stop, Mr. Renegade. Somebody put Mr. Renegade in timeout. Go to timeout, Mr. Renegade. No. Okay then. Well, I think I'm not gonna be able to find the video that I'm looking for. I'm looking for what's her name's video, guys. It's Marie Mott's council ad, but it's not there. I don't know why. Yeah, it's not there. And the only thing that's showing up, I want to see this, guys. There's another board member who is accusing officers of racial profiling. Now, this is in a different state. This is in Pennsylvania, but there's another city board member accusing the police of racial profiling. Let's watch it. Because I want... Wait, let me see if this is the ad video. All right, I'll play this for a little bit then. We'll see this really quick. We'll see this, and then we'll see the video of the city council member claiming racial profiling. Okay, so here is Marie Mott again, and listen, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean, but when I'm looking at this, when I look at this woman, she doesn't look like she's groomed, okay? I know a lot of people say, well, that's the texture. That's the texture. I can't zoom out, Larry. There is no zoom out function. I can't zoom out, Larry. Just sit back in your chair. Just scoot back away from the screen. But anyway, I'm saying the woman doesn't look groomed. She looks like she just rolled out of bed and went outside and started trying to be a city council candidate. Now, I know that me saying that, a lot of people would say that's racist for me to say that because that's just the way her hair grows out of her head and so on and so forth. Now, if white people were to let their hair just grow out of their head like any which way, it would be tangled, it'd be oily, it would be, messy, and everyone would notice. And they would still even be told, why don't you groom yourself? But when black people do it, it's a statement of, I guess, black pride. This is not attractive. And it's definitely not attractive for people who want to put you in a position of power. Am I wrong? And is this the look that people want the people in power for their town, for their city to look like? Well, clearly it wasn't, because she didn't win. Clearly it wasn't. So I want to see what she's saying here.
Stamp agendas for the mayor.
I have been there.
I
have delivered.
Whoa, I was not ready for that. Now, this is a sad. See, this is cultural appropriation at its finest. Because I've seen so many times now, if a white woman, let's say a white woman was to wear a wig that was, I don't know, the hair of Miss Marie Mott over there, she would be dragged through the ground. She would be constantly insulted. She would be berated. She would be laughed at. She would be everything. But this woman, if you look at her from the back, you would think that she's a white woman walking around. But then you turn her to the front, and then you see this face. This is not right. This is not natural. This is not natural. Somebody get your grandmother.
Deliver, not just spew the rhetoric.
Both candidates say they're running on more affordable housing and public safety. They both want to bring the community work they've already done in the district to city council.
Well, I've been on the council for a very short time and have gotten a lot of things done, even in that short window.
She's been in the council. These are the people who are making decisions for the futures of the... But you can't make a decision to not... Okay.
Change is controversial, right? If everybody advocated for change, right, then we would see it.
Mott has had a long history of pushing for change in the city. In summer of 2020, she was one of the leaders behind Black Lives Matter protests in the city. Mott is facing several charges.
She looked way more boyish back then. But still, she was a little bit thinner back then. Oh my gosh.
Because of that.
Do you have insurance on your vehicle?
Yes, I have insurance. Are you asking me that because I'm black?
We also asked both candidates about a traffic stop involving Mott last weekend. She accused the officers of racial profiling. She refused to elaborate further Thursday about what happened.
How is the black community 29% of the population, but we make up almost half of the arrests in the city? That is over-policing. That is racial profiling.
And you can catch more bees with honey than you can with venom.
Oh my goodness. I just can't take this woman serious. Whatever she's saying, I'm just thinking the complete opposite. Whatever this woman says to me, I'm going to do the opposite. Wallah. Wallah. Really, I am serious, guys. I'm going to do the exact opposite of whatever this woman tells me to do. Look at this chin hair. She has hair growing down here. Watch. Oh my gosh. I want to zoom in, but I can't. Guys, this is... Oh. Okay, I'm sorry.
They're both pushing to set the agenda for East Chattanooga, become the...
Everybody has a wig. Look at this wig. Now, this one still looks better than the other lady's wig. It's just... I don't know. It is...
face of the area.
You have to be able to work.
Was that the same woman? Was that her? Wait, that was... That's her. That's the one from the this one. This one is the same as this one. She is the same person. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It looks like completely different people.
Become the face of the area.
You have to be able to work with whomever. You have to be able to agree to disagree in order to get done what you need done for your district.
I'm here to represent a reverence of the past, but a respect for the future, and to show everybody that we're going to be the wave of the future in District 8.
Reverence for the past? Well, apparently she said that the past was evil and it was so hard on Black people. So how do you have reverence for the past? I don't know. My ex had a lot of German in her and had kinky blonde hair. I have seen that. I have seen white women or white people with kinky hair. That's why I said a lot of people saying, you know, texture is oh, you can't copy a texture of another race. Yes, you can. What's wrong with copying the texture of another race? I don't understand what the problem is, but the reason I say that it's weird is when I see a Black woman, very, very deep skin color, with a blonde wig with highlights in it, plopped on her head. From the back, you would never know. I don't know. I'm just... 1950s were a good time. Boy, you were not even alive back then, so stop. How would you know? Hair hat. Tommy Sotomayor made a video talking about hair hat hooligans. Like, hair hat hooligans. Oh my god. Service says, I can't stand fake hair, fake body parts. It's too much of a huge turnoff for me. You know, I asked my husband one day, I said, husband, what if I were to wear a wig? Because I was tempted once. I was tempted because, you know, I used to have my hair like a dirty blonde. I used to be a dirty blonde color. And my husband, I said, you know, I don't want to damage my hair again, because when I had it dirty blonde, it was just so hard to keep it soft and pretty because my hair was so dried out and crispy at that time. Nonetheless, I said, husband, what if I were to just buy a wig that's, you know, dirty blonde and I can look how I used to look? And then my husband said, you wear a wig, we divorce. I was like, huh? He said, you wear a wig, we divorce. I'm like, for a wig? And he's like, no. He's like, if you don't have cancer or you don't have some disease that just took out your hair, then there's no reason for you to put on a wig. You better grow your own hair. My husband's like, I can't put my hands through your head and go like this or yank your hair, pull your hair if it's all fake. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's one of the, it takes away a level of intimacy, in my view. There's something very intimate about a man. We're going to have this conversation, okay? There's something so intimate about a man going to his woman. And you know how men will take their hands and go like this, you know, and run their hands through the roots of their woman's head, you know, where he can feel her roots. And, you know, and his hands absorb the smell of her hair. It smells like, you know, shampoo. I smell like jasmine all the time. I put jasmine in my hair, so my hair always smells like jasmine. So, you know, the feeling of having your hands go through your woman's hair and smelling her hair and all of that, it's intimacy. It's part of intimacy, I believe. And if you have fake hair, your man can't do that. He can't run his fingers through your hair and feel your hair and feel your DNA, feel your essence the womanly feminine essence of you. He can't do that because there's that blockage of tracks and glue and extensions and wires and clips and clips and it takes away a level of intimacy in my view. And this is why I believe a lot of men don't like all the fakeness on women, because you're not getting the essence of a woman. You're not getting that feminine essence. You're getting plastic, or you're getting barriers, and nobody wants a barrier when they're trying to touch their partners, so yeah. I need to buy that man a beer. Oh, stop it. Who's Jasmine? It's the scents that I use. I wear here, I'll show you guys one here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Because I'm in the guest house, I don't have all my stuff that I normally have inside of the real house, but I can show you guys something that I have here in the guest house. Hold on. Let me get back up in the bed. Okay. So this is my current favorite aroma. This is called It's called Lilac Love. It's from a Middle Eastern company. This is a Middle Eastern brand. Pardon me. You open it like so, and inside, this is what it looks like. Now this is it's a mix of many scents, but it has jasmine. It has a lot of jasmine in it. This is my favorite scent in the world right now. It's not too expensive. It's about $300 for this right now. You can get it on sale for about $280 or $2 something if you get like the smaller ones, the smaller bottles. But this is my favorite because it is. Why is it? My camera got messed up. But yeah, it is. It's from Oman. Oman is in the Middle East. You can see that it has some Middle Eastern writing on the back. There you go. So this is what it is. It's wonderful. I love it. My favorite scent right now. And yeah. So when you ask me about jasmine, this is what I smell like mostly. So a small case will be about $300. If you get the bigger ones, they're about $800. But just get a small one, just so it's cheaper. Nobody wants to pay a fortune for something that's so, expellable. I used to be a big fan of Gucci's jasmine scent. So Gucci came out with a jasmine smell called Gorgeous Jasmine. Now that is my favorite scent up until this day. But I stopped using it because Gucci is doing pedo things with other companies. So I stopped supporting Gucci, and I no longer will buy their jasmine scent anymore. So I no longer will buy their... no, it's not a nude. It's not a nude. I don't believe so. It lasts as long as an oud, though. This lasts so long. But this is Middle Eastern, so you guys need to understand something. Middle East, if you buy Middle Eastern perfumes or ouds or colognes, they last a lot longer than American or Asian or European, because in the Middle East, our fragrances, I don't know how to say it, they're meant to last a lot longer because in the Middle East, we have different diets. Our bodies don't soak up scents the way a European's body would, or an Asian or an American. So we have to use stronger scents. So anything that you buy that's Middle Eastern will last you a lot longer than any other sense. So, exactly, GB, vote with your money, because I will not send more money. And my husband was buying me Gucci Gorgeous Jasmine for years. For years, he was buying me that. And we used to buy them by like the 6-pack. We would buy like a whole 6-pack of them at a time, of those, the boxes of the fragrance, Gorgeous Jasmine. And each one of those bottles cost, well, I don't even know how much it costs because it's not my business to buy it. I'm not the one who buys it. He does. But I believe he was paying about $280, $300, $350 a bottle. So multiply that times 6, whatever that is, we were buying every 6 months. So, pardon me, guys. But yeah, so we were doing that, and we stopped investing in their company completely because I will not have any of our money from our household be spent on a company that does nasty things with kids. So, you guys know how I feel about kids. You guys know how I am about children. I will not tolerate that. And if your company, I don't care how much I love your fragrances, your clothes, your what have you, your food, I will drop you. So, since I left Gucci, now I went to a Middle Eastern company called Homage, and now I have invested in their company instead. And their jasmine is so good. And I always smell like jasmine. So, jasmine just smells best on me. It smells best in my hair. Like, of course, I knocked it out. My natural body smell just goes best with jasmine. Jasmine just smells so perfect on me. I have tried so many other scents. I've tried floral scents, I know jasmine is floral too, but I've tried different floral scents, like, rose or peony, and all those. I've tried so many. None of them smell as good on me as jasmine. So, yeah. I know Gucci didn't even address it. Of course, they won't. They stayed silent on it, which is another reason why I dropped them. I was like, so Gucci, you're going to stay silent on that? You're not going to say anything? I dropped their sunglasses. I used to get Gucci sunglasses all the time, and their perfumes. And I just, bye, let them go. $2,100. Okay. Well, whatever it was, my husband was paying for it. I don't know. But yeah, that company is owned by Bud Light. Who? Not Gucci. Wait, would you say Blair White threw her Balenciaga sweater in a fireplace? Well, I don't doubt her. I don't doubt her. I don't blame her. I never bought Balenciaga because I saw Balenciaga as just a cheap brand that was just expensive for no reason. I saw no value. I am not going to spend money on a company just because you put your name on it. You know what I mean? Balenciaga was selling T-shirts that you can buy at Goodwill or Ross or Walmart, but they were selling them for $400 just because they put their name on it, Balenciaga. I'm like, there's no way. I would never spend money like that just because your company has your name on it. Like, no. I can put my own name on something and sell it for that. Like, why would I put, no. Are people still wearing Molestiaga? Molestiaga. That's funny. Yeah, exactly. Any company that's popular with Holly weirdos is probably doing awful things to children. I agree. Completely agree. The power of branding. Correct. Okay then, guys. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. This has been a good weekend. I have been so happy to spend my whole weekend with you guys, and I plan to come back sometime this week. Maybe I'll come out with a short this week. Wait, what'd you say? Keela says, so how much do you charge a lock of your hair with that scent? Don't say that. I would never do that. I would never, ever do that. How much are you willing to pay? But no, I'm joking. No, but seriously though, how much? Like, how much hair do I need to cut off for this? Like how much hair do you need? How many strands are we talking about here? Because but anyway, right. Yeah, I'm like, how much hair do you need? And does it matter which part of the head it's taken from? Because I can cut off a piece of the here. I can give you somewhere from here. There you go. Boom. But no, in all seriously, I would never sell my hair for money. Good night, guys. Good night. It has been a great weekend. And yes, I've loved it. It's been great. And hi, American Patriot. He says, been good seeing you too, Amir. Thank you so much. Happy 4th of July, guys. In case I don't see you before 3 inches, really. Oh, like, wait a minute. Wait, so how much is 3 inches? Wait, let me see. All right, let me see what 3 inches is. I don't know why the camera messed up like that. Here, I think it's actually because I have this one. One sec, guys. I'm going to try to fix this camera because this is not cute. Where is it? Hold on, I'm coming. I'm trying to be fast. Ow! My neck, my back. Let's see. Where is it? Come on. You know what? It's always like that. When you want something, you can never find it, but when you don't need it, there it is. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. Alright. I'm coming back. Okay, now let me. Okay. So, here we go. So, you. I'm like, what is that? I thought that was somebody standing behind me. Hold on. All right. So, how much is a 3 inches? A 3 inches would be. There we go. Okay, so a 3 inches would be about. Hold on. Let's see, it will be about. Is that like 1 inch? Is that 1 inch? 2. Right? Or is that too much? 3? Is that 3 inches? How much is 3 inches? I don't even know how much that would be. But I would assume like around there. Right? That much of hair. Oh, I can't let it go. It's so cute. No, I can't. I can't do it. My poor baby. No, I won't let you go, baby. Look how it bounces. Oh, I can't do it. I love my hair too much. I can't do it. I can't. No. My hair is my baby. Like I don't baby my hair per se. Like I don't do any like deep conditioners or anything like that, but I do love it. Especially when it's acting right. I never really have had a bad hair day. My hair never lets me down. Like a third of that? Oh, really? So that's small. That's a small amount. That would be like a little trim. You know what? I probably could do it, actually. I probably could. If it's only a third of that, then that would be like, yeah, I could do that. Here, wait, put it this way. Here, there. I could do that. I could sacrifice just a little bit. Yeah, my hair smells really good. I know that is so weird. I'm sorry. I don't mean to seem weird in front of you guys, but my hair does smell really good all the time because of what I put in it. It just smells so good. All right. Good night, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you guys being with me. How would my husband feel? You know what? My husband, do you know the weird thing is he'd probably notice that hair was missing. That's how crazy he is about my hair too. So he'd probably be like, why is it missing? Why it's missing? I can see myself now. I slammed the door on it and it fell off. No. But yeah, I know, Mr. Renegade. This conversation is weird. Stop. But yeah, for real, divorce right away. He'd be like, "You cut your hair? Where's the divorce? Divorce." Yeah. He said you could probably slide with that. You're gonna get me killed. You're gonna get me killed. Stop it. No, I'm not doing it. No. Hi, Troll Patrol. All right, guys. Good night. Nice to see you guys, and I will see you guys. What'd you say, Drew? He says, "I love when you're on a peep, but I like when you're solo." I appreciate that. I haven't been on the peep in a while, and I probably. Yeah, I don't think I'll have any more shows coming up on the Peef at the moment. So, good night, guys. Thank you guys for joining me this weekend. It has been good. We did a double weekend, and I'm happy about it. Walaikum salam. Yeah, good night. I think that is good enough. Do you guys want? No, Mr. Renegade. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not saying anything. It's fine. Everything is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Talk about it next show? No, I'm not. I can't. I'm on contract. I'm on contract. I'm not going to say it like that. No. I'm not going to say that. But no, I'm not. It's not a big deal. No, I don't really have the slot. The Sunday slot is not good for me anymore. I should say that because, Sundays I'm busy now and I can't do it right now. So, that makes sense. Oh my God, makes sense, American. You guys are late. We're already done. When have I ever started a show at 10 p.m. or 10 p.m. Pacific? Secrets don't make friends. Yeah, they do. Everybody loves to hear a secret. Everybody's like, what was it? What was it? I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, Rumble. Yeah. I want to do Rumble. If you guys will join me too, I want us to do some Rumble. So, yeah. Happy Independence Day. Don't take the bait. I won't. I'm staying to myself, staying silent. All right then, guys. Well, have a great week. Have a great 4th of July. I hope you guys enjoy many fireworks and hot dogs and whatever Americans do on 4th of July. See, us Arabs, we can't participate in 4th of July because anytime anything goes boom around our house, all of a sudden the FBI shows up. So, we can't have countdowns like you guys. 3, 2, 1. Tuk, 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 tuk. What are you guys doing in there, Abdul? Abdul? Come here, Muhammad. What are you doing in there? Why are you counting down for? Sir, we just fireworks 4th of July. 3, 2. Stop it. Stop. Abdul, we don't do that over here. Okay? Get it together. You want to do that? You can go back to Iraq, Iran, wherever you're from, all right? Take you and your flying carpet back on over there. So we can't do what you guys do. But I hope you guys have a great time. I will be enjoying from afar. Zealot. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Yes. See, that's what I said. We can't do it from our house because FBI shows up and that's how it goes down usually. You can take you and your Princess Jasmine and take that flying carpet and go right on over there. Well then. So no fireworks for me. But I will be watching from afar. I'll be watching. In the back. Saying Allahu Akbar. So I can scare the Americans. Bye guys. Have a great rest of your holiday. Most people are not working on Monday and Tuesday. Okay? So you guys, it's a long weekend. It's a long, so enjoy. You can see me. Okay, I'm gonna go. But watch. You guys can definitely see me outside of my house. My family going, Amira, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here's me. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Oh, the neighbors are like, oh shit. Oh no, go inside. They're like, these crazy Arabs. Again, the crazy Arabs. Close the doors. I'm all like, Allahu Akbar. I'm bad. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Good night, guys. Good night. Okay. All right. Get it together, Amira. Get it together. Good night, guys. I'll see you guys on the next. See, you want me to be on FBI's Most Wanted, don't you? You would just love to see that, wouldn't you? They'd be like, we have Princess Amira right on the FBI's Most Wanted list. We have finally found her and her flying carpet. We're taking her back to Persia where she belongs. I'm not Persian, I'm Arab. Whatever. Oh, you sand people, sand monkeys. We're sending you back. Bye, guys.